And we're live. You live?
Screech. Jim. Aaron. Code. On Unholy's here. Salvatore. I'm gonna check something real quick, guys. Just curious about something from yesterday. On one of my streams, or my stream from yesterday. Let's see. Oh, it's freezing on me. My browser always freezes when I refresh YouTube in the YouTube studio, but then it just freezes for like 10 seconds or something. Yeah, it doesn't show what it showed during live. I had a lot of viewers yesterday. Someone said I was on the front page, on their front page. Or maybe it's YouTube's front page. When I was playing Zelda yesterday. I didn't get a lot of new people in the chat, but I had quite a few viewers. That was wild. Yeah, 90 something people. That's crazy. Even though I think I only had like 2 or 3 new people who were chatting in the chat though. It started to go down after a while. It went from 90, then towards the end it was towards 60. Oh, we already defeated it. All right, let me get set up here. I'm not 100% set up yet. Let's turn that off. That on. Well, let's refresh it. Let's go over to my bot. And first I'll turn on sound since you guys like those sound effects, and then I'll open the queue. Intelligent Gamer. Sorry, I'm Lou. Did you change your name? My name is Lou, the Intellivision Gamer. Move this over here so I can see it better. Who was it who wanted to request Bubble Ghost the other day when I was playing Intellivision? Because now would be the day to request it. I don't know whoever it was here. Was it Weiwei? Who was it? I don't remember who it was. What you sharing, Cannabis Kid? I'm not sure what you're sharing, but it's some kind of link to a Commodore thing. Death Flood, Curse of Oak Island. I'll look at it later, maybe.
I've never been here before. Ah! It's not hot!
So what's first here, guys? What's first? It's Crazy Balloon. I have two files called Crazy Balloon. I don't know which one to choose. Well, this one's spelled properly. Let's choose the one that's spelled properly. Totally not Googling worst rated C64 games. Those are some crazy balloons. Oh, you don't see nothing? Hold on. I see it on my OBS screen. How do you not see nothing? If it's on my OBS screen, then you should be able to see it.
Woo, this is hot. Oh yeah, this is hot. Yeah, have you ever seen a dipstick, baby? Yeah. Look at here, nice and clean.
Oh, okay. I never watched an episode of Hogan's Heroes. Guide your balloon safely through the maze, collecting your optional bonus if you dare. Be aware of the evil forces lurking amongst the stars. Good luck. You'll need it. Press any key. Okay, hopefully one of my controllers controls this. There we go. Didn't we play this once before? Which one is the bonus? Is it that flashing thing over there? On previous occasions, I have mentioned that I used to play Mario Maker on the Wii U, but I did not like Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. Courses that I used to make that would irritate people to death would be spike mazes like this. And you would have a lot less space to move than what you have right here. You would have to be almost pixel perfect to get through the mazes. And boy, people hated my levels like crazy. They had disgust in their eyes when I would submit them. and anger. And unfortunately, Mario Maker 2 changed the hitbox, so I could no longer do the spike mazes like I used to. So I was so mad about that, because that's the ones I liked the most making, was the spike mazes, because nobody liked them. Oops. Maybe I can't go up there. Maybe it's not really. Maybe going up there is not, because your balloon's going back and forth as well. Maybe there's not enough room there. And I would be rude too. In my levels, there wouldn't just be spikes to go past. Sometimes there would be other objects that you would have to get past as well, besides just the spikes. The very first one had Bowser's at the top shooting fire at you as you're trying to get through. I don't know if you can get past that thing. This is irritating, this thing right here, man. It's just like one of my levels. There we go. Or thwomps would be coming down, shaking the screen, and making it more dizzy. Excite bite. Yeah, I started getting into making troll levels as well, where you know, you open a door and it leads you to your death. How are you supposed to get through that? Just like that. Guess it's not that big of a hitbox. Man, this brings back so many great memories. Except this looks ridiculous to get through, though. Get to the bottom part? I don't think you can. You think that's... I don't think there's no space down there. I think that's 100% impossible. There's like... That gap is not as shorter than your balloon. I'm looking at some of the chat here. Get Rickster to play them all. You know, every time I play, every day when I'm playing one of the Zelda games, there's always someone asking me, is this Switch 1 or Switch 2? And I don't know why they find it so interesting to know if I'm playing Switch 1 or Switch 2, but they do. Like, is it bad that I'm on the Switch 1, that I can't afford a Switch 2? What'd I hit there? Man, this is a tough one. I need to figure out what system the next Okami game is going to be on. Because, actually, I don't even know if they've even gotten far into making the game. Or if it's still in the developmental phase. It could be like another year or two away. But I must play it. I must play it. I must have whatever system it's going to be on. Hopefully it's something cheaper. Hopefully it's nothing expensive I have to buy. Hopefully I don't have to buy a PS5. Hopefully I can get away with like a Switch or something. I don't know how to get through there. Wow. Yeah, since I don't have a Wii U anymore, I don't have access to my levels that I made in Mario Maker. But I did upload a couple of them to my YouTube channel. Not the best videos quality-wise, and my microphone was turned down or something in one of them when I did one of the Spike Maze levels. Oh, we gave that a shot. I'll have to try to remember later to put this in my favorites folder. Montezuma's Revenges. Yes, some people don't understand that the difference between how much money they make versus what a lot of us make. You know, it's like, to me, anybody with $1,000 or more is rich. So you're rich. Okay, I forgot which one is the back button. Is this the one that makes you go back? Yeah, that's the one to make you go back. I'm probably one of the few people who's not excited about the Sprint. Only because I like playing games on my CRT TV, and I don't want to play Intellivision games on my HD TV. I feel like Intellivision games shouldn't look that clean, and that they should look a little bit more jagged. But not a lot of people, I do understand, not a lot of people want to have a CRT in their home. They can't fit it. You know, it's not like everybody can have all this stuff. So I kind of get that there's probably a lot more people who want something like that. So I used to be kind of stubborn about getting a CRT. I was like, what's the reason of getting another CRT? I don't need that. I was when I first came back to streaming, I was playing them on my regular HD TV. But then I borrowed my friend's CRT, and it's like, oh my god, I can't go back now. Can't go back now. Oh, come on. Oops. Let's just start over. By this point, I just want to start over. I don't know the quickest way to start over, but probably to get rid of all my lives. Some old games can't even display correctly on LCD, like the old Sega Sonic games, which use CRT artifacting. Can you make the games look jagged and whatever with filters in RetroArch? I don't know. Yeah. You know, when I moved from Tennessee back to Michigan, I didn't think I was going to have room to keep my CRT TV. I left it behind. Do I regret leaving it behind? I don't know, but I left it behind. I have one now, so I can't complain, but I left it behind. I don't remember the spider going down the ladder. I wanted to squish it. I thought I could squish that one. I guess you could only squish the first one, but not the second one. This is a game I'll probably never be able to beat because of how tricky the game is. This game can be very aggravating, to say the least. All right, I think I want to move on before I for the game gives me a headache. Because I don't hate the game. It's just today is just not the day. It's just not working. All right, next up is Joust. Wait a minute. I think I had the downloaded version of Joust, right? So maybe it's in this folder. Hold on. Or did I put it in my favorites, maybe? Let's see if I put it in my favorites to make things easier. Because didn't we have trouble finding the right version of Joust for this? Maybe it's in my beginning folder. That's usually where I put games when I download them before we decide where to put them. Yeah, okay. We downloaded a few different versions of two different versions of Joust. And one of the two must be the right one. Crisis Mountain? Nope, never heard of it. Yeah, I hear you too. If you see me playing that Secret of Monkey Island game, we would once in a while switch to the new updated graphics and then realize how awful they looked. Diffusing explosives and digging. Yeah, that too. Wrong controller.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
If it, you never know which controller port you're gonna need until you start playing the game. There is no volume in this one. Oh, there it is. I hear it now.
We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna.
The control isn't too bad in this one. The sound effects are a bit lacking. Is he... When they know I'm coming, do they purposely go up higher? Shoot, I can't get to them in time. I didn't think I even hit that one. Sometimes it doesn't make the sound effect when you hit them. What was that? I'm not fast enough for this bonus one. Keep messing up on that one. And he got me instead. Is the game over? Looks like... No, it's not game over. Game was glitching a little bit there, though. Uh-oh, he got me. Just for a quick second, I'm going to try to load the other file too, just to see which one's better. But then I'll have to remember to take one out later, and I probably won't remember anything. 'Cause I never do. Guy, game is over. Just want to check this other one real quick before we move on. Well, I actually had trouble finding a Joust on the Commodore. Oh, I gotta do the first question first. Just want to see if it's the exact same game. And sound effects. Well, that one sounds a bit rough. Boy, I can't get nothing now. Yeah. Same game, but something's wrong with the sound effects on that one. Alright. The Simpsons arcade game. I don't think I can delete files with this flash card device like I can with the back bit. I think I have to go to my computer. There's also 2 other Simpsons games on this thing. There's also Bart versus the Space Mutants and Help Homer Home. Help Homer Home. You know what I think that might be? Wait, no. Does that say home? What does that say? Help Homer Man. Help Homer Man. So what is this? Arcade game, Konami, disc 1 of 2, side A. So we got to select that one. And then disc 1 of 2, side B. And then disc 2. I didn't read any of that. Have we played this before? Did it load? I might have to turn off fast load and try it again if it doesn't load. Oh, it's gonna load. Yellow. This is an impressive intro screen for Commodore, I must say. Whoa. Yeah, I was just mentioning the other games, Travis, just in case people wanted to know. That's all I was doing. Just so people know. Who want me to play with? Marge, Homer, Bart, or Lisa? Pick one. You requested it, Travis. You tell me who to play as. Homer is fun. Boy, don't they look weird with their mouths wide open like that? I don't remember seeing this in the arcade. I probably wasn't anywhere near an arcade when this game was out. Whoa, you can jump way high, can't you? Well, then so can they. I want to go to Noiseland Video Arcade. This game is too hard. At least for someone with my lack of skill. You take way too much damage. Your attacks are so slow. This is another game where I think they spent too much money on graphics and not enough time on controls and making a fair game. Does it work right though? I don't know. You don't really have much control when you jump. Oh no, not the fire department. Don't know if I'm even causing any damage to these guys or not. I can't always jump when I want to jump. I'm probably not always doing it right. Rickster's here. Yay, we got him. Took about every life I had. Yeah, unfortunately this doesn't have any like sound effects. I was reading some of your comments there. Insert side B. Oh gosh. Oh, we're not done yet. I still got at least, what, a life left maybe? I don't know. Unless you want me to end it there. Wiggle joystick. I am wiggling it. I'm not getting anywhere. Am I not wiggling it right? I did do it right. I said wiggle joystick.
Be the man. You gotta beat the man, baby. And right now,
faster.
Woo, I am the man.
I was doing this here, like this right here, but that wasn't enough. So, yeah. Well, on the back bit, I couldn't do side B. With this flash cart, I can do side B. Even if I get a hit in, then I always get a hit into me. And it's like nothing I can do about it. Okay, now we're on our last life, it looks like. See, I get hit with a hit when I hit them. Which is completely unfair. Unless I'm supposed to push down and get out of the way when I do it. Oh, I got some shots there.
I promise you this, above all else, I'm going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, and I'm going to make you all learn to love it.
I can't always jump when I want to jump. I think it's both buttons at once. Like getting that burger cost me.
You worthless scumbag!
There was a lot more to that sound effect. Well, I cut it down to just that little bit. I forget who he was talking about. And that sound effect. How do I pick this up? There we go. Oh no, do I have to jump up there? Oh no. Game over. Do we get a game over screen?
Wheeling,
No,
dealing,
just inches side A.
limousine riding, woo, jet flying, son of a gun. They call, woo, the nature boy.
Do I know if it has all the levels? Well, it's 3 discs long, so. We were on disc 1 side A for our first level, then disc 1 side B for the second level. So, who knows where? I guess we would have a third level.
Learn to love it. Diamonds are forever, and so are the 4 horsemen. Woo.
Okay, next up is Dick Tracy, huh? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it. It was just too tough, though, and I felt a little unfair. But the graphics are amazing, so there's that. You can still have fun, even though it's, it's not going well. Some of these games you can cheat and just do like unlimited lives and things. Most of the time when we play them during stream, I always say no to the unlimited lives. But most of these cracks put in like these trainers so you can have unlimited lives, limited time, limited weapons. Oh, and if there's anybody I didn't say hello to earlier, hello to everybody right now. All at once. So I know I missed some of you guys. I've seen this movie with Warren Beatty before, but it's been a while. I don't know if I've seen it all the way through since the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. I remember taping it off cable or something and watching it a few times. Been meaning to watch it again someday. It's a rough watch. I remember liking it back then. It got decent reviews. Add Snooki. Snooki. Did we ever play that before? Sounds slightly familiar. The prosthetics weirded you out.
I'm Todd Rogers, the king of video games.
So I'm not ready yet to start that next big text adventure, point and click adventure. So we're at least gonna wait a week. So tomorrow I might just do requests, and I think we decided on maybe the NES. The short penguin game. Maybe I might remember it when we see it. Oh, am I playing already? Just right into the game. How do I shoot? I can't shoot. Well, what's the controls for this? Who requested this? But how do I select it, though? Do I gotta use the keyboard or something? Arrows, maybe? F1 keys? Going back and forth with the D-pad doesn't do anything.
I hold over 2,000 world records.
Maybe it's the number keys, maybe? We could try 1, 2, 3, and 4, maybe. Yeah, I have it in joystick part 2. But this lets me move back and forth. Hitting the fire button doesn't seem to do anything. It must be some button on the keyboard, maybe. I could hit up and down or something and see if that does anything. No, I think I was trying that. Yeah, we might have to put the bullets in the gun, but we don't know how to do that just yet. And why is this loading so long now? What's it doing? I could see if I have a manual for it. C64 manuals. I don't have every manual, but I have quite a bit in this folder. And let's see, where am I? Dick Tracy manual. What? Firing button released except on Amstrad. Firing button depressed. Is it really not giving me any controls or anything except just this one picture diagram that doesn't tell me anything? What is... That's the most basic manual I've ever seen. There's like, doesn't explain anything. Yeah, and I have another manual too that does the same thing. I know. That is the most... Here, while that's loading, I'll capture this. That's the whole manual. That little diagram on the right side of the screen...
You must not read from the book!
...is all it mentions for controls. Ain't that something?
So
That's
we're gonna
all
pan
it
the gas,
shows.
or are you gonna pop the clutch?
And it still doesn't do anything. Oh my god, yeah, we have to move on, I think. I cannot figure this out for nothing. I can bring the gun out, but then I can't do nothing. We'll see if we have enough time. Because, you know, there's a lot of games in the queue already. There's already 9 more games to play. And that's if I, you know... I see someone requested Zach McCracken, and someone else left a comment on my video about Zach McCracken. But I will say, you know that's a like a point and click kind of game. You know, we can't play that long. And someone else requested Dick Tracy. Well, we can't have 2 Dick Tracys, so Judge Dredd also requested it. I don't know what to tell you, Judge Dredd, but I can't play this again. Don't even know how to control it. That's probably why it was requested by you, yeah. But there's probably a way to figure out how to control it, but we just don't know what it is. So Pitfall is next. Oh, and 2 people requested Fix It Felix Jr. I'm not playing that twice either. Nick Gamer requested it, and Cannabis Kid requested it. I'm not playing that twice. So, Cannabis Kid can change his pick if he wants to. So next up is Intelligent Gamer with Pitfall. Well, it's not that I hate it, it's just that it's too slow. I just hate the fact that they went for graphics over playability. You know, it just, your character moves so much slower than the Intellivision or 2600 version. Like, why should it go so slow? This might not be the right version that I loaded up. I might have loaded a PAL version or something. Let's try this one. It's called Harry's Jungle Adventure. Is that Pitfall one? Power Hockey. What's that one that I download that I played one time that was like you could just watch it and it was just text on the screen. That was a pretty cool one. I don't remember which one that one is called. Well, if you want to add it, you gotta do the add command with exclamation mark add. Just like how Living Room Sports did his just above there. You forgot to put the exclamation mark. You want it already, but your game's already out of the queue. You're allowed to put another one in the queue, but you have to wait till your first one's picked. Hey, Rough Lazy. It's just a limitation of the queue system that, you know, I can't, that it just won't let people have 2 picks in there. Ah, Jumpman. The game I am terrible at. See, which controller is it? It must be the other controller. So it's always the one you don't think it is. Oh, F1 to start. Sound effects are not as good either. Sound effects are a bit weird. Sound effects almost sound hollow, or like not hollow, but tinny. Yeah, that's what I have in right now. 2 controllers plugged in. Maybe it's not slower, and it's just an optical illusion that it's slower. These are NES controllers that have been modded to work on the Commodore. No, I just lost track of what I was doing. That's okay. Not like I'm gonna win. See, these are NES controllers. I use these for everything. Atari 2600, 700, ColecoVision. Wherever I can get away with it. I'm not a joystick person. These were modded by the one and only Oni. He modded a few NES controllers for me. He did one for the Master System, and then one for my Commodore.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish.
And then...
A fish, a fish, a fish, a fishy. Ooh.
Did I mention 700 and ColecoVision? Master System, ColecoVision, 700, Commodore. Was there another one? I can't remember now. I think my Commodore one is the favorite because he modded it so the up button is also linked to the other fire button. Because a lot of games made it so you had to push up to jump. Now I can just use with the button to jump for any game that needs up to jump. So I actually use this controller on other systems that have those kind of games as well, like the Atari 8-bit. I always hated that concept, up to jump, but I kind of get it because back then I guess you only had a fire button and that was it. You know, joystick with one button most of the time. Sometimes you could get a joystick with two buttons, but I don't think a lot of games were programmed to take advantage of that because probably not a lot of people had them. I feel like the water takes longer to go away in this version as well. Baloney. I think in the 2600 version and television version, I would make that jump every time, because because you should be able to reach that vine at that part right there. The timing's a little different on this one. All right, before we play our next game, hello Matt, I need to go downstairs and check the wood stove because it is below freezing outside, and I can't let the fire go out. But I'll be nice enough to load the next game first so you have something to look at.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. That with an eye.
Oh yeah, it's in my favorites folder. Oh, you want Beavis? Fire, fire, fire. Would you like that one? That's the only one I'd probably want to listen to. If I remember, I'll look. You can always send a message in Discord to remind me. I'll get past the crack screen so you don't have to hear that. Or will it go on its own? Maybe it'll go on its own.
I'm gonna wreck it!
Oh, maybe I gotta hit a button. Okay, I'll be back. Maybe I gotta hit a button on the controller.
I'm gonna wreck it!
Where's my other controller? There. We're probably gonna die so you can hear this, but that's okay. We'll start over.
Hey, you moved my stump!
Living room sports. Yeah, we didn't get as much snow as everybody else. Maybe an inch. Well, the one on the Genesis is too slow. I think we played that before on stream. This one plays faster than the Genesis version. It's a lot smoother. But I'm not sure how the advanced PC versions will look. Oh. See, I don't keep up with chat, so when I see something, I'm thinking you're talking about the game I'm playing, and I'm not paying attention. Try to keep up with chat, but it's impossible sometimes. Some streamers can do it better than I can. I've seen some Twitch streamers who are like god gamers, like the best gamers ever created, and they can sit there and beat the hardest games known to man and keep eye on the chat at the same time and not miss a beat. And I'm like, how is this possible? What is this magic? I tried to sneak one in there and I should have done that. Yeah, it's homebrew. PAL Genesis and an NTSC emulator? No. A real US Genesis. NTSC Genesis with a NTSC EverDrive. I know it does, doesn't it? So I think the story is during the movie Wreck-It Ralph, there is an arcade game called Fix-It Felix Jr. And I guess in promotion with the movie, they made an arcade game called Fix-It Felix Jr. And then all these are just homebrews of this fictional arcade game. Well, it's not actual fictional, but, you know... Because since they actually did make it in the arcade. But the way it was described made it sound like it was a fictional arcade game. I could do the same as them? No. My hand-eye coordination is not good enough. Have you ever seen the fancy smancy Mario Maker levels, which are like Kaizo levels where you need these unbelievable skills? Those are the type of games I'm talking about. They'll play this level that takes the most precise precision known to man. Oh, is that what it was? It was the PC version they put in cabinets. Okay. I do remember seeing a topic on this when I was looking up this game to make sure it was real. And people... And I guess it was only in the arcades for a limited time. And some people did get their hands on some of the arcade machines. I don't know how they got their hands on them. But some people got their hands on them. Even though there are replicas as well. Especially since they were in a Disney arcade, I don't know how the hell they got their hands on them. Unless Disney didn't destroy them. Unless people are not telling the truth on that. Oh, I misjudged that. On television? No. Not unless someone wants to make a homebrew of it. Which they could someday. I tried to get out of there, and I couldn't get out of there. I tried to see if I could sneak in an extra second there, but no. I thought I had an extra second. Auctioned? Okay. I can fix it. Maybe I should finally see the Wreck-It Ralph movie someday. Will I like it from an adult's mindset? I don't know. Maybe. No way you'll like it. No way. Maybe there's supposed to be a comma there. The game gets a lot more tricky when you got the birds, and then you got the flower pots as well. Yeah, it's like too much stuff going on. Yeah, you meant it like no. Way you'll like Wayne's World. Way. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Yeah, it's hard to type on a phone. It auto-corrects me all the time, too. I try to use the fill-in words sometimes. The auto-fill-in whenever I can. You know how many times I've been in the middle of typing a word, and then I'll type the wrong letter, and then I'll go back to try to type the right letter, but then I still hit the wrong letter a second time, and sometimes even a third time. Because I'll try to hit, like, see my keyboard here. I'll try to hit A instead of S, but then I'll hit S. Then I'll go, then I'll backspace and try to hit A again, and I'll once again hit S. Then I'll backspace one more time, and well, you know, I hit S again. Yeah. Darn S. Okay, next up is word games. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I will close the queue early for right now, because it'll give us the time to play Monster Trivia. So we're playing Skate or Die. Oh, no, wrong folder. Make sure this is not a multi-disc. Yep, side A. Side B. What's this one? That's a whole different one. So this one and this one. Back up to that one and load. Oh, I'm playing the wrong game in the wrong order. You're right. I clicked next and then I looked at the top of the list. Well, since I already got it loaded, we're gonna play this, and then I'll play World Game second. You taking it personally? We just got a syntax error. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Load. We'll try this. Let's start over and refresh. Let's try it from scratch. There we go. Let's see if what pin I could place on my IntellivisionDude doll. Oh, what a pin will do. Yeah. It might make me have to go to the bathroom or something. But truthfully, I've done that quite a bit. I'll click next, and then I'll look at the list wrong. I've skipped quite a few people being an idiot. I see Unholy Blunts took his game out. What if you leave? Oh, wanted to give time for Monster Trivia? Oh, yeah. It's a good idea. Christmas demo? Do I even have that? Did we play that before? How long does it take to play it? Evenings from Sweden, welcome. Magnus. Are you related to Magnus, who won the World's Strongest Man competitions back in the day? I remember watching ESPN reruns of those. Those are great. Those guys are strong. Oh, this is not easy to control. Oh, boy. Oh, no, wrong way. You probably don't want to go that way. This is hard to control. I keep wanting to go against its controls. I'd play it. Like just before we play Monster Trivia. Yeah, I chose the die, yeah. This will take me some getting used to these controls, let me tell you. No. Watch me. Yeah, I gotta go back to the first disc. So, let's just choose one more contest here, and then we'll move on. Well, you want half pipe? This was Camo Ducky's game, but the fjords, mostly in Norway, Sweden only has one or two, not related to Magnus Samuelsson, strongman. He started a YouTube channel, I think. Oh, cool. You know, being from the USA, I didn't know what the fjords were in the Monty Python sketch for the longest time. I had no idea what he was saying. Because I had never heard of the fjords before. Let's see. Pool, race, jam, high jump, freestyle. Maybe it's freestyle. What do you think it is? Or is it high jump? What do you think the half pipe is? Well, I'll try high jump. Oh, well, too late. This is the one we're doing. Then we'll move on to the next game. Freestyles. Oh, too late, man. You might be maybe a tad behind in the stream. Maybe not. I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to get momentum. I was hoping if I stopped, it would start again. Oh, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. Oh, man. Oh, dear God. Gosh. Oh, man. Oh, it's back and forth. It's back and forth. Oh, I see. Back and forth. What happened to me? I looked down at my controller for a second, now I'm a pile of ashes. Oh, that's awesome, man. Magnus, that's awesome. I think I've seen some pictures online of what they look like. Alright, let's move on. It's a fun game, though. Hit the curb on top of the half pipe. Okay, now we're going to play... I'll take that one out. And we're going to play World Games. Is that the actual title of it? World Games? Excuse me. Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? World Games Disc 1 of 2, Side A. So we got to select that one. Disc 1 of 2, Side B. Select that one. Disc 2 of 2, Side A. And Disc 2 of 2, Side B. Is that all of them? Yeah, there's also one that's just 2 discs. But I chose this one, so I already have it selected, so we'll try that one. This one I feel like I should probably load it this way. Slow. I love seeing fjord. I also love fjords. I'm not sure what you just said there, William. Very funny game because the version I got was very bad cracked. I'm very sorry that you always got to play the DJ of your disk drive. Anyway, this seems to be a nice playable version, so take it or shut the F up. Except more to come, for example, alternative world games. All right there. Oh, is it? Okay, I still haven't seen that. It's amazing how many movies I've seen, and still amazed at how many movies I haven't seen. Good music here. All right. Enter my name. All right. What if I don't enter a name? Is correct? Yes. Okay. Which ones do you want me to do that don't take forever? If I remember right, we may have played this before. At least we played something with slalom skiing, which took forever. But it could have been a different game. Since you're an expert at this game, tell me what I should pick that's fun and funny. Going by names, sumo wrestling, bull riding, sound fun. Maybe log rolling and weightlifting. Log rolling, caber toss, and we'll do bull riding in soon. We'll see if we can get them all done here. Next event, weightlifting. I don't know my controls for this, so we have to guess. Unless you know the controls. A lot of these games have like back and forth controls, but you never know. Please turn the disc over. Have I mentioned how awesome this flash cartridge is? Even though the funny thing is that this is still not the best flash cartridge for the Commodore, but it still kicks ass. The Ultimate 2L is the best one, but it's very expensive. This is the Pi 1541 plus Epix fast loader. Back and forth? Nope, that wasn't it. What is it? Do I just hold up or something? Do I hit the fire button? How do I do this? Do I gotta tap the fire button? Nope, I don't know. Nope. Don't know the controls. Williams, they'll help to me? No. Maybe it's up and down. Nope. Push it every direction in each 3 of the phases. Almost had it. Almost had it. Almost had it. Well, we can move on to the next one now. I could find a manual, but we don't got time for that right now. Turn the disc over. Which way? Back to disc A? Or onto the next disc? Well, I guess it's the first disc, so... Yeah, I guess if you had just one disc in and turn it over, they'd want you to go back to the first disc. I probably do have a manual on my thing, more than likely. Let's see. Since we do have a loading screen and all. World Games. Oh, it's so tiny. Weightlifting. Okay. Which one did we're doing next? Log rolling next? We didn't do cliff diving or slalom skiing. Log rolling. When pressure button appears, press the fire button. Then move the lumberjack's leg. To move the lumberjack's legs, move the joystick continuously left and right. Stay in rhythm with the log, or you may lose your balance. To slow the rolling of the log from forward or backward and change its direction, press the fire button when running. Okay. No, it's okay, William. It's okay. We're having fun here. Turn the disc over. Yes, sir. I should have... Yeah, right. Oh, man. Speaking of which, I probably should check that soon. But... This looks like one that would take a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Does he ever fall or what? Are we tap dancing? He looks like he's tap dancing. It's Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Log Jangles. He's not gonna fall, is he? Like, what are you supposed to do when the AI just decides they're not going to fall? What are you supposed to do? Play against a real person, probably. Turn the disc over. No. All right, what is next? Is it going to be bull? I think I picked bull riding. To choose which bull you want to ride, move the joystick forward and back. The bulls are named from easiest to hardest: Ferdinand, Elmer, Bob, Tornado, and Earthquake. To respond to the bull's movements, hold the joystick as follows. Buck. If the bull is bucking, hold the joystick left or right in the direction that the bull is moving. Spin. Pull the joystick back to stay on the bull when it is spinning around. Halt. Hold the joystick left or right in the opposite direction that the bull is moving. If the bull faces left, move the joystick right. Oh boy. Good luck to me on this one. So Ferdinand would be the easiest, huh? Turn the disc over. What was it again? The joystick forward and back. Wait, no. No. Left and right. Oh, man. Then it starts spinning, and then you got to remember you got to do the opposite. Pull it back when it's spinning. Okay, this is another one that's going to be tough. So next should be caber toss. To run with the caber, move the joystick left and right in rhythm with the athlete's feet. To gain speed, increase the tempo of the rhythm smoothly. To plant your feet and throw the caber, press the fire button. As the caber pivots in your hands, release the fire button to complete the throw. If released too soon or too late, the caber may not flip correctly. All right. Probably gonna ask me to flip discs again. Scoring. The caber must flip over completely for a legal toss. The toss that travels the farthest distance was the event. Strategy. The secret to the longest throws is building up your speed before the toss while conserving as much energy as possible. Player who learns how to reach top speed the fastest will usually win the event. Be careful not to run any further than necessary to build up your speed. Halt. Was that when I was supposed to do? Where's a line to tell me when to hit the fire button? The thing was just leaning. This one's too tough to do. God, that's bloody. Well, so much for that game. This game has deaths in it. Wow. Looks like we might only have one left, which is the sumo wrestling, I think. Jeez. Sumo is an ancient Japanese sport with many traditions. Two huge wrestlers grapple in a clay surfaced ring, try to topple each other over to the ground or push each other out of the ring. In one part of the elaborate pre-match ceremonies, the contestants throw salt to purify the ring. Japanese boys must weigh 160 pounds at the age of 13 to enter the sumo apprenticeship. In today's professional sumo wrestlers often weigh 400 pounds. Press the fire button to begin. Control your wrestler by repeatedly moving the joystick as indicated for the following wrestling moves. Forearm is up. Slap is down. Right is forward push. Left is backward push. And down diagonally to the left is backward slap and then forward slap. Press and hold the fire button to attempt to grasp your opponent's belt. Then perform one of the following moves by repeatedly moving the joystick in the direction indicated while still holding the button down. Oh, these are the moves you can do without the fire button. These are the ones you can do with the fire button. The computer maintains stamina and balance factors for each wrestler. Oh boy, we'll see. We'll see. So I can actually show that for a second while that's loading. That's for no fire button. And that's with the fire button. Fire button down for snatch. What just happened there? Did I just throw him out? What just happened? The screen went blank. He went out of the ring and the screen went blank. That's it? Did we win? Did we actually win that one? Which one was I? I'm assuming we he just flew over my head. Oh man. I don't even know which button I hit. I think I hit the fire button. I did something. We won gold in that one. Nice. Okay, we're moving on though. Alright, that was a good way to end that one at least. You shut the cameras off because of the horror. Okay, what is next? Next is the Honeymooners. I'm assuming that'll be an H and not T. But you never know with these games. Sometimes they have them labeled wrong. It's another multi-disc game, is it? It might be only 2 discs. Excuse me. Side A and side B. Okay. That's right. I said I was gonna go check the fire. I better do that right now. I better do it before I load, or you might get stuck with a. Well, actually, I'll stick you guys with an annoying crack screen. You can tell me how it is, if you had to mute it or not. I haven't seen this show in forever. Man, look at it roll. We can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat. I think I remember Party Lines, but I had no part in that. Or anything computer related. But if I remember right, I had an aunt who lived out here in about a mile from where I live now. This is back with the old telephone lines, and somehow their phones were connected weird. That sometimes she'd pick up the phone and hear the neighbor talking. See, I'm unfortunate. I didn't have a computer as a kid. Didn't have a Commodore. Didn't have any computer as a kid. I missed out on all these things that you guys experienced. My prediction is this is going to be a game that had an awesome intro, had the song and all that, and then the gameplay is going to be something terrible. Just my prediction. Because that's what their character looks like. That does not look like Ralph Cramden at all. I have to thank one of my viewers for sending me this Commodore. I might not be streaming this for you guys if I had not received it. Oh no, what do we do? I don't even know what the gameplay with this is going to be. Is this Ghostbusters? On? What? What are we doing? What did it say? First and what? Where? Is this Crazy Taxi? Where am I going? Can we go off screen that way? To the moon. God. What is this gameplay? Oh, Ralph was a bus driver on the show. That's as much of a storyline as they could get. Well, I'm lucky that I actually do have the disk drive, the 1541 disk drive. I picked one up on a Facebook Marketplace deal, and it works. But then we were playing games off floppy because I got a whole bunch in this floppy holder here. But then I got this new flash cartridge that's better than my old flash cartridge. So now I can play all the disc games off this thing. So I can do both. If we ever want to do it the old school way one day, I can just bring out the floppies that we made, the copies. I know, it's amazing that works, especially since I read online. Oh no, there's like, your chances are so low, you might as well just forget about it. And it worked. What? Oh, now we're him. Oh gosh. Norton lost the map. Now what do we do? BBS, what is that? Big beautiful salamanders? I don't know what we're doing here. And how to control any of this. We're in a spider web. Do you guys care if I move on? I'm moving on. We got too many games to play, and this is too weird. That's just too weird. The intro was the best part. Now the next game was Dick Tracy again, but I'm gonna remove it and move on. Sorry, Judge Dredd. And next is Snooky. But we're ready to play Judge Dredd and had no idea what I was doing, so. I like documentaries sometimes. I was making a joke. I've heard of a BBS before. I don't know exactly how it works, exactly, kind of, sort of, but it was done with dial-up internet. I don't know how it looked on your screen and all that once you'd done it. I'm not sure if it had been something similar to what was in War Games. Probably not like War Games at all. War Games was probably a little on the Hollywood side. All this game. I remember this game now. Oops. This is actually a fun game, but it's a little bit tricky in spots, but it is fun. I remember there was one spot I couldn't get past last time we played it. And it was probably right there. Maybe that was it. Is that my new score? Oh. I think we'll give it another try. This is a game that relies on fun gameplay over great graphics. To me, that's much more important. See, that jump is so tricky. That jump is so tricky. It doesn't seem like it should be tricky, but you gotta... you go back too far. Ugh. One more try, then we'll move on. One more try. One last try. Why does that jump almost never work? All right. Moving on. Okay, next up is Zach McCracken, which I don't know if I want to play much of, because it's another point and click adventure, and not sure if I really want to play that today. See if I have it in my favorites folder or not. I might not. No, because when we played it before, I played a different type of ROM that can't be played on this, but could be played on the back bit. So we actually have to look for the actual game. Is it just Zach? Can't be just Zach, right? That would make no sense. Oh, there it is. Zach McCracken. Just one of two. Well, looks like I have two different sets of this one. One that one that has 2 discs, one that has 3 discs. So we're gonna do the 2-disc version. It is a Maniac Mansion thing, but you know it's a long game. You know, But we can play just a few minutes of it. Yeah. No. It's all good. People have wanted me to do a full gameplay of this eventually. Or I could give you a substitute. Maybe I'll pick something from my favorites folder. How about Bubble Ghost? Since someone requested this the other day for the Intellivision, and it wasn't on the Intellivision. I can't remember who requested it, but they didn't request it today, whoever it was. Oh, the Z60 version of Burger Time is like the worst thing you've ever seen. I can't remember if anybody has made a homebrew that's better. They may have. But the actual game, oh, it's I'd have to put it in there of the worst games of all time. I can't remember if there's a homebrew or not, or Burger Time. I can't remember. It's possible. The sounds in this game may drive you nuts, if you can handle them. The trick to that one is blowing out the candle, or to always pop your balloon once you go over the fire. There's one level I only got past like a couple times. It's real tricky. And the level after that, I don't know if I ever got past. Let's see. We've gotten past this level before. Why is it my birthday? Do I get a? Am I like Pippin? Do I get a second birthday? Or not a second breakfast? I'm not sure if blowing at the head does anything. No. This is the one that I have a hard time getting past. Because getting past this thing is pretty... It takes some good timing. Oh, I think I wanted to be just up a little bit more. But that's going to be so tricky now, at this point. Yeah. You want to be up just a little bit higher, but not too high. I don't know if that's high enough. Uh-oh. Okay, I think this is the one I didn't get past. I can't remember if I ever got past this one. I'm thinking no, but I don't remember for sure. Dang it. I sure did. Got lucky there. No, it's too high. See, what are you supposed to do? You can't time it. It lets you know exactly when it's going to come up and how long it's going to take you to get your bubble across the screen. You can't go slow enough to really time it properly. We made it, finally. What is the on-off switch for? 'Cause we don't have to head that way. Not actually sure. Am I gonna hit that? I might miss it. What the heck? What happens if I blow the trumpet? Oh, there we go. I was wondering. So this is definitely the farthest I've ever been in this game. Ah. Whoa. That was a close call there. Turn, guy. Oh, God. Can you blow on anything here? No, guess not. It's possible, but because we're still gonna play Monster Trivia, you'll have to just say your request. Uh-oh, we screwed that up. And maybe I'll consider it. Depends what your request is. If it's not something that's already been played today, Aztec Challenge, I might be willing to play that. No one requested that today. Gosh, that's tight timing there. It almost makes sense to be farther down, but then I screwed that up. Yeah, I think you could just go underneath the star. You should just be, there's going to be a gap right there. Then just go straight up. But getting past this corner might be more tough than that. Ah, I got aimed wrong there. There I am. 92,120. Yeah. That's one of the few games I have a score written down for the Commodore. I don't have many. Because last time my score was only 56,400. Okay. Next up is Power Play Hockey. We don't have a lot of time. So we'll see how this one goes. if we want to do the monster trivia. I'm not sure what this game is going to look like. Power play hockey. Which disc? Oh, it's just one disc? Or is it just multiple versions of it? I'll try the one that says EA on it. "15-second quarters. First to 2-point twins. I don't know if I can concentrate, Real Goose, today on Aztec Challenge. I don't know if I got the right mental state to get past the first part. Especially since I'm in a kind of a hurry kind of mood, because we still got to play that monster trivia. But I'll give it a shot, though, of course. Is it loading? Sometimes you can't tell. Sometimes you can hear the loading sounds, and sometimes you don't hear the loading sounds. There's been times where I don't hear the loading sounds, and I think it's not doing anything, and then it still does something. No, we can play it. Real Goose, we can play it. I just don't know if it's loading. I think it's not loading. Let's try the other one. The other one doesn't say EA, but it's got the same name, Power Play. Oh, no, it just says Power Play. It doesn't say Power Play Hockey. Never mind. How about we play that weird hockey game that doesn't have any graphics and just play it till the first person scores? Because that one does load, but it's just a like a text-only game. We'll just play this as a substitute since the other one won't load right now. Fair enough? Maybe we can try the game without fast loader next time. Okay, I gotta be Detroit for the home team. But someone pick a team for the away team. First person to pick a team is what I choose. My SLS. Did you mean New York? You meant New York, so you were first. So there's two New Yorks. Which one? Matt? I gotta type it in the full way. N dot Y dot Rangers. Ref drops the puck. Rangers controls. Down the ice. Moving quickly towards the goal shot. You gotta be quick too. A pad save. Connell across the red line. Off the net. Oh, scores. Well, that was kind of quick, so we'll play a little bit more. Down the ice. Oh, wow. Jeez. Oh, man. Red Wings are going to just lose. Red Wings are getting destroyed. Detroit controls. Score, Yzerman. Wrist shot. Down the ice. Wide of the net. Four-on-two situation with Gallant. Wide of the net. I like how it twitches color on the side, too, to show you who's in control. Penalty called. The funny thing about this is I think this is a full-length, long game. Because only a minute 9-10 has gone by. To play a full game would take quite a while, I bet you. How long would that actual take? A few hours? Any fights in this game? Yeah, I don't know. Offsides. Okay, next score wins, and then I'll move on. A lot of scores early. How long is each period in hockey, anyway? I don't really remember. Okay, because this would be a long game if it's going real time. $20? Jeez, 20, 40, 60. I guess this would be about an hour game then. If you did a full game. I'm sure some people found this interesting, you know. Just reading it, you know. It's like, it's exciting. Oh my God, it passed to him, passed to him. There has to be at least someone who found this interesting. Can't believe it's been now it's been so long since a score. Score, Red Wings. They tied it up, but we're gonna move on. Okay, next up is Jumpman, which I completely suck at, and it won't take much time to play that one at all. It's not one of my favorites. It's one of my least favorites. It's one of my least favorites of games that are actually decent to play, but I just don't really care for it. But I know it's very popular with people, though, so, you know, who am I to complain, right? Radar Rat Race. Isn't that that one game? That one arcade racing game where you gotta... Oh, really? You can do that to me? Welcome, Tom Jarvis. If I didn't already say that earlier. It's not Rally X. What came first? Is this one gonna load? Maybe this is a sign to skip it. Since I'm just gonna complain about it anyway. I'm not sure if the person who requested this actually wants me to sit there and complain about the game they like. So maybe I should just skip it anyway. I don't know if Mystic Seer is still here. He probably requested that like over an hour or two ago. So forgive me, Mystic Seer, but I'm going to skip it. Now it's time for some Aztec Challenge. Let's see if I happen to have that already in my favorites folder. That would make things easier. I should have it there. Yep, I do. And then we'll play Monster Trivia to end the stream with. Because we're going to be going into overtime. I already forgot my controls. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if I got this today. Oh, see, wrong way again. Game's rough, I tell you. Ah! Nope. One more try, and then we're gonna move on. I don't think I could do this today. Oh, wrong way again. I don't know if I'm ever going to get this game, even if I'm feeling good. Ah! Yeah. Game's crazy, I tell you. The Trivia Monster. The rage. We'll give it a chance, though. You guys ready for some trivia? Remember, it's me versus you guys, but you're allowed to help me if you want to. Usually I answer the first question, then you answer the second question. Back and forth, back and forth. But I can't stop you guys from helping me with my questions and helping me answer at the same time. Just so you guys know how it goes. Have I won the last two games? I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure. I thought you guys like won almost every game. You can trust you? Yeah. Right. Welcome, friends. We're going to play a game. And have a frighteningly good time. But first, a few vital questions. See, that's the funny thing about this game. You have to have a minimum of 2 people. That's why it's me versus you guys. Okay, type in your name. And comma, INTV, comma B. Press return. Now it is chat. Who we know are girls. Oh, we'll go with number 3, I guess. I don't know. Legally change it? Yeah. I go first. I always start with showbiz. When the Beatles took control of business, what did they call their company? Is it Apple Records? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Now, Apple Records has nothing to do with the company Apple that we know today that makes computers and phones and things, right? Okay, what is your chat's first category? First person that gives me a response is what we choose. 4. Okay. Who has been called Mr. Hobbs? Old Nick and Mr. Scratch. Use the. I think I knew that one only by Mr. Scratch because of the movie Crossroads with Ralph Macchio. They used the word scratch in that movie. Rico Youngblood, who played Elliot Ness in The Untouchables. Rico Youngblood? Are they talking about the old TV show? Probably not the movie. This game probably came out before the movie. I wouldn't know the answer to this one. I don't think they want who I think they want. I'm just gonna Suave. Think they want the movie? Nah, I don't want the movie. What was the answer here? Robert Stack. Yeah, I think that's the old TV show. As if gone to the moon, this Superior Court judge just disappeared in 1930. Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. Remember, no cheating, no Googling. You don't really have time to Google anyway. You don't have time on the clock for me to type it in too. Armstrong? That's incorrect. Crater? I think you probably meant Armstrong. I type in what's in the chat. It was Crater. But I didn't have time, Jim. Didn't have time. What real and famous Paris restaurant is featured in the movie Gigi? I've never seen the movie Gigi. And so I probably won't get this one. Unless someone is kind enough to give me the answer. But I am out of time. KFC. Yeah. Kentucky Fried Croissants. Maxim's. Okay. Which real Dalton brother survived the gang's massacre and made silent movies? I think they want Timothy Dalton, who did James Bond. Rivik? That is incorrect. Rick? Oh, you wanted Rick. Emmett. Okay, you don't want to do it anyway. I will choose grab bag for my next category. Was Don Juan real or fictional? Use either word. Ooh. I thought he was fictional, but there could have been a real person called that. I'm gonna go fictional. Real, huh? Come on, don't do that to me. Don't purposely give me the wrong answer. Come on, that's rude. I mean, if you don't know the answer, you know, that's one thing. But don't purposely give me the wrong answer. I really don't like that. Alright, 3? Okay, 3. In what sport can the leg joints absorb up to 10 psi? 10 tons psi. What sport? Nobody? Weightlifting? Well, it's too late now, I think. I don't think I can type it in time. Nope. I don't know if I typed it in correctly. I try to type as fast as possible. Weightlifting's a sport. Pole vaulting. Who said pole vault? Tom Jarvis did. What was Bing Crosby doing when he suffered his fatal heart attack? Oh, I don't know. No idea. Was he singing? Was he on stage? I don't know when he died. Dancing? I'll go with dancing. That's incorrect. Playing golf. Well, so much for that. And thanks, Ron Miller, for subscribing. Who set a single season record with 61 home runs in 1961? They probably want his first name too. I'll give you that. What a dip. Who is credited with having invented the potato chip? Oh, I have no idea. Frito-Lay. Sorry. I have no idea. I'll just put Frito-Lay. I have no idea. I don't have time to really have a good chat for this one. Oops. Is it correct? Spud Bundy. The Wise Brothers. George Crumb. Who did they fear when they moved the 1942 Rose Bowl to North Carolina? Japanese? The Reaper? Well, I'll just go with something because someone said something, so. Hey, good going, Tom Jarvis. Now you guys have taken a nice lead over me. Okay. New category, but let me blow my nose real quick. I can't breathe very well. All right, I'll pick the arts. From Greek and song. Oh, come on! I'm trying to read these out loud here. From Greek for song, a lyric poem of dignified tone is called a what? You guys should give me this one. I'll go sonnet. I have no idea. No, incorrect. Ode. Oh, it's an ode. Yeah. What do you want? Number? Five. Yeah, you pronounce that yourself. Is an epic novel about Napoleon's invasion of Russia. Title, please. I don't understand what this question is asking. Waterloo? War and Peace. Like they wanted the name of the book, I guess. Fingal O'Foot Wills wrote the picture of Dorian Gray. His pen name. Dorian Gray. Is that movie I saw? Or is that a different movie I saw? No, that was a different movie. I don't think I saw Dorian Gray. Who wrote Dorian Gray? Yeah, I don't think that question made any sense. No, no one. Oscar Wilde. Oh, it's too late, I think. You guys might be behind in chat, or just didn't give me the name in time. Oscar Wilde. Thomas More wrote of an ideal state named no place in Greek the title. Cemetery Gates. Did I spell it right? No. Utopia. What English poet defined poetry as emotion recollected in tranquility? Hey, I'm looking for help. You know, I want answers, and you know, I don't know. I don't know a lot of these. So, and this one's your guys' question, I think. So, and time's running out, and time looks like to be up. Oh, this one's mine? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know it. Some of these are tough questions, man. Really tough. Williams Wordsworth. Okay, now it's your guys' turn. Alright. Hemingway titled one novel from a line in Don Devotions. It is... I don't read. Oh, you want me to type that in? Oh, I'm just kidding. The answer was, I don't read. I'm out of time anyway. It doesn't really matter. If I type something in or I don't type something in. From whom the bell tolls. I'll pick sports. A toxopoly and carry a big stick. A toxopholite is usually called... What the hell is this talking about? Wait. Walk tall, maybe? What is it? What is it? No? Walk softly? Maybe that's what it was, walk softly. I know it was walk something. Archer. I'm lost. Okay, your guys' turn again for category. 6. Marriage Made in Heavens. Robin Williams played Mork. Who played Mindy? I know the answer to this one. Why couldn't I get this one? Exactly, you know, you guys are killing me today here. I'm gonna get eaten at the end of this. You guys are just crushing me here. 60 to... Now it's probably more than 60 now. 70 to 20. Don't you guys feel bad at all? No guilt even in the slightest? What controversial super athlete wore sheet metal in his football shoulder pads? It'd be Jim Thorpe, maybe? I don't know if he was controversial. He was a super athlete. And, might as well try something, huh? There we go. I got something finally. Yeah, it sounds rough, doesn't it? Name the boat in which Quint, Brody, and Hooper hunted the shark in Jaws. The Orca? I think I've heard this before, but it's been a long time since I've seen Jaws, so. Alright. 90-40. What boxing great of yesteryear once lectured on Shakespeare? Psh. Muhammad Ali? I don't know. He liked to say a lot of things, but... Joe Louis? That'd probably be the correct answer. No. George Foreman? Yeah, I have no idea. It honestly could be any of them. Gene Tunney. Oh man, even older. Even older. Still sharp. What was Gary Cooper's last movie? Misfits? Incorrect. Oh, too late, Jim. Someone beat you to a bad answer. The Naked Edge, yeah. Too slow, Jim, too slow. Okay, I will choose history, because I hate science. What was the name of the American U-2 pilot shot down by Russia in 1960? Psh, I don't know. The Red Baron? No, that was probably earlier than that. I don't know. Bono, yeah, I know. Two people said Bono. Why not? I got nothing else, so... Francis Gary Powers. Jesus. New category, guys. 1 or 2. 2. To whom did Julius Caesar say that word right there? He said Brutus? Brutus the Barber Beefcake? I haven't checked the fire in a while. Hope it didn't go out. Good thing this is the end here. What did Alfred Nobel, founder of the Nobel Peace Prize, invent? Peace? Dynamite? Thank you. What famous American is said to have made dentures for George Washington? Isn't this in that game we played? Ben Franklin. Day of the Tentacle. Jimmy Walker, another dynamite. Silver Smith. We'll see if you were right. Paul Revere. Wow. In the Revolutionary War, the Battle of Bunker Hill was waged on what hill? Guess it wasn't waged on Bunker Hill. You think it's Bunker Hill? Breeds Hill? We're back in this. We're back in this. Thanks, Tom. I still have a chance now. On what ship did Admiral Farragut dam the torpedoes? Just gotta need name of the ship. And we're running out of time. I don't. Probably can't type it in quick enough. SS Tom Petty. Jeez. Let's see what the answer was. SS Minnow. Oh, he's coming. That monster's coming. Hartford. Just a warning, guys. If anybody is susceptible to seizures, the ending of this game could trigger it. Polytetrafluoroethylene, a slippery polymer coating, is commonly called slippery. Surface. Wax? Teflon. Thank you. Blubber. You also gotta throw William under the bus, too. Or to the monster. Now it's a tie game. Your turn. What animal has the longest pregnancy, averaging over 20 months? Whales? Incorrect. Elephant? Elephant. Oh, too late. Which radioactive isotope is used to determine the age of a material? Carbon? Carbon dating? I'm gonna guess without you guys. Nope, incorrect. Dang it! Did I spell carbon wrong? Oh, they wanted carbon 14. Come on! A long-legged insect resembling a mosquito. Adult crane flies eat what? We get these in the house once in a while. They look like giant mosquitoes, but they're not mosquitoes. And they don't bite you. They just look like a huge, gigantic mosquito. Mosquitoes? How do you spell it? Shoot. Q. Is incorrect. Rad roaches, nectar. I don't know if I spelled that quick enough. Nothing. They eat nothing. You'll eat nothing and like it. What is the device called used for measuring wind velocity? I don't know. O-M. Close try again. A-N-I-M A-N-E E-M-O-M-I-T-E-R. Did it count that? I guess it counted it. Or it gave me half the points or something. An opaque, conductive, lustrous element of over 5.0 specific gravity is... I don't know what this question's asking. Maybe the game is nice and gives you like half a point. Wind? Incorrect. I think someone just gave me the win. Because I think I just won again. I don't know if there's any more questions. Heavy metal. Sorry, chat. Project Firestart? That sounds familiar. Alright, that was fun, guys. I regret giving you answers. No, there's no regrets. Someone's gonna get eaten regardless. That's the fun part, just watching the monster come out. Everything else is just whatever. Yeah. All the rest of it's just mind games, you know. Alright, guys. It's time for me to get going. I gotta go check that fire. So good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.